The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is hands down one of the best cameras that I've ever used. Sorry, Sony. But although it's an amazing camera, and I would highly recommend it to anybody that's going to make content at least once a week, there are two negative things that I gotta say about it. But before I go into that, let's go into the specs really quick, just so you could see how different it is from the DJI Pocket 2. Now, when it comes to specs, we all know that when something new comes out, we expect it to be bigger, better, faster, stronger. So we knew that the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 would be better. But I will say, I own the Pocket 2, and I did not end up using the Pocket 2 because it was not that easy to use. The screen was small, it was hard to get to the settings, and the Osmo Pocket 3 knocked this one out of the park. This is why I love this camera. It's not just because of the specs. We expect the specs to be better, but the ease of use is there. And then the other thing is the picture quality. So with the Pocket 3, you got the 1-inch CMOS sensor. The DJI Pocket 2 is a little bit smaller. The lens still 20 millimeter. Aperture 2.0 on the Pocket 3 versus the 1.8. So a little bit more of a blurry background on the Pocket 2. The 2-inch sensor versus the 1-inch. ISO range on the Pocket 3. Basically, you could go to 50 versus 100. Charge time on the Pocket 3, you have 32 minutes versus taking 73 minutes to fully charge. And then Active Track 6.0 on the Pocket 3 versus 3.0. Okay, so let's talk about that really quick. The one thing that also stopped me from using the Pocket 2 is the Active Track would not do it in 4K. So the DJI Pocket 3, I could touch the screen here and it'll track my face and it will be in 4K. Now, when we're getting cameras, and I'm not like a filmmaker, and we're spending money on this stuff, we want to make sure that the cameras are going to be the best quality. That's what attracted me to this in the first place. And the Pocket 3 will do active tracking on 4K, which is a huge win for me. Then we have the 10-bit versus the 8-bit on the Pocket 2. So, what does the 10-bit mean? If you're somebody like me that, doesn't know that much about cameras, but you have a lot more colors in 10-bit versus the 8-bit. So it's a little bit heavier on the size weight, but that's totally fine. So Osmo Pocket 3 is an amazing camera, and I was very serious when I say this is hands down one of the best cameras that I'm going to use. But the two negatives. So let's talk about the first thing. The mic. I'm using two mics right now, by the way, and this is kind of why. I have my Sony a7 IV that I'm using, which the other problem is shot matching is a little bit difficult, and you have to learn how to fix that. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But the mic sucks, in my opinion. It is very soft. I expected a lot more out of DJI because when I bought these mics, it's just so damn good. And the top 3 microphones that I recommend, I'm not using the Shure SM7B right now, but oh my gosh, like best, this is good, and this is not so good. I mean this one actually. This is the one that's not so good. So I don't know, I know it's 32-bit. I don't know that much about audio, but just out of the gate, the microphone doesn't sound that good. So I'm hoping that it will become better, but that's okay because I have the other DJI mic. And I'm sure the problem you could solve this is just turning up the volume, right? So I'm going to test that out and see if there's anything I could do to make the quality better, but I haven't really done too much to it out of the gate. And I really want to use this thing out of the gate. Like I don't want to have to do too much to it. So microphone could be better. Okay, so let's talk about color matching. So the other thing that sucks is if you're somebody like me and you like to use 2 camera angles where you have one camera angle, the other camera angle, you're not going to get the same colors out of the gate. You need to be in S-Log and then D-Log-M for the Sony, or for D-Log-M for the DJI Pocket 3. And this took me down a rabbit hole to figure out how to color match and color all this crap. And I figured it out. And I'm going to link to a video in the description that is going to show you how you can color match your DJI Pocket to whatever other camera you're using, right? And so what I'm finding right now is what has the biggest effect on it. And I use Final Cut Pro. I don't use Adobe. So if you use Adobe, I'm sure same process. But saturation, for the most part, when I go in and I mess with the saturation, it will make things a lot better. Again, I'll link a video in the description to show you how to fix that. But overall, this is a really, really good camera. So much to the point that I am going to be using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as my main camera for my YouTube videos. So if you're wondering, should I get the camera? Yes, it's absolutely amazing. Sorry, Sony. And I do love my Sony as well. I have a Sony a7 IV. It is a really good camera as well. But the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the main reason is it's very small. It's, compact. You can take it with you anywhere, and the picture quality is just phenomenal. Very easy to record and do all that stuff out of the gate. So big win for DJI Osmo Pocket 3, A+, great camera. Also, thank you for watching this video. If you are new to the channel, you don't know who I am, my name is Joshua Centers. I am a digital marketer. I own a marketing agency. In my channel, I talk about content creation, making lead magnets, and how to use YouTube as a source to generate leads, even if you have a small channel. So if that's what you're interested in, there's gonna be more videos to come. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one.